Devlin, and I'm going to be talking to you about teaching your child the concepts of over and under. The importance of teaching concepts to children with sight loss. Children need to learn concepts in order to understand the world around them. Concepts are learned by 1. Listening. We heard it used at the same time every day. It's dinner time. 2. From doing. Eating dinner. And 3. From actions, smells, tastes, sights, sounds, objects and people involved in what we do when we heard the word or concept. Concept development and sight loss. Understanding concepts means we can follow direction, routine, sequence and instructions that we come across in everyday life. Children with sight loss do not have the same visual cues as fully sighted children. They may have difficulty with incidental learning by seeing or copying, as they are not always accessing visual information from a young age. So, how do we teach concepts to children with sight loss? We can do this by helping the child learn to interact and experiment with the world around them. Talk to and discuss a concept with them. Find out what they know and tease out their understanding. For example, bear is a large animal or cuddly toy, but I like the feeling of sand on my bare feet. Think outside the box when teaching, but keep it simple for children. Find out how your child learns best and be consistent. There is a picture of a child's feet in sand. Over and under, explore and teach. Before you start, ask your child what they understand about over and under. Perhaps get them to show you. Remember, they may have their own unique language to describe this concept. You can demonstrate the concept of over and under in so many ways to a child with low vision. But here are a few to help you get started. Over and under. Let's start with under. 1. Ask your child to choose their favourite teddy or stuffed toy. Together, place the toy under a table and say to the child, "Teddy is under the table." Repeat this a couple of times and then ask the child themselves to put Teddy under the table. 2. It may be helpful to repeat this movement hand over hand a number of times. On the slide, there is a picture of a teddy bear under a table. Continuing with the concept of under, moving from the table, ask your child to place Teddy under another object, such as a box or the couch. You could create a game as part of this learning, asking the child to find Teddy. Is he under the couch? Or find Teddy. Is he under the box? This form of learning also aids a child with sight loss develop their spatial awareness and mobility. There is a picture on the slide of a teddy bear under a blanket. Let's continue with the concept of over. Understanding the concept of over can be one of the more challenging concepts to learn, especially for a child who has low or no vision. Hand over hand may well be the best way to at least introduce this concept to your child. Again, with their favourite teddy or stuffed animal or toy, tell the child that Teddy is going to go over the table and move the teddy over the top of the table, describing the movement to your child as you go. There is a picture of a teddy over a table on this slide. You can encourage your child also to learn about over and under with their bodies. Again, this can be very beneficial for children with low or no vision, as it aids development of spatial awareness, their movement, and how they physically impact the world, and vice versa. There is a drawing of a cartoon boy and girl jumping on this slide. Here are a couple of ideas of how you can do this. 1. Take a walk outside together. Use things around you to teach your child the concepts of over and under. For example, take a seat under the branches of a tree. Describe to the child that you are seated under these and they are shading you from the sun. 2. If there are puddles or gaps in the road, explain to the child while taking large steps together that you are stepping over the puddles. And 3. Describing the sky above you. Listen to what you can hear. There are birds flying over. Can you hear an airplane flying over? There's a drawing of a woman with a child in a buggy by trees and a big sky with clouds over them on this slide. A further way you can teach over and under is by setting up an obstacle course and having some fun learning the concepts of over and under together. This can be done both inside and outside of the house. Gather different items such as pillows or blankets and set up a short trail where the child must walk or jump over the items and then crawl under the blankets. You could also make a bridge for them with your body for them to go under. Be sure to monitor your child at all times during these activities, ensuring that they are safe and content. There is pictures of children playing with an obstacle course in a living room on this slide. On this slide, there's some ideas on some fun ways you can teach your child the concept of over and under. For example, make up some Play-Doh and use this to play and talk about over and under, adding bricks, cups, etc. There's a link here to a YouTube video on how to make up Play-Doh yourself at home. You could sing some over and under songs and do the actions to songs like going on a bear hunt. There is also a link on this page for that song. If you would like any further support and information, please contact NCBI on 1850 33 43 53. Thank you for listening.